Hello, 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 Maxim.
Hello.
Hello, Maxim. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine because I have a little homework and
Great. Yeah, nice.
I have a good weekend.
Great, great. Did you go out or did you stay home?
Oh, I with my parents and with friends of my parents go
Hmm.
to park and eat a shashlik.
Ah, shashlik. Okay. Let's start the lesson. Our lesson name is Best Friends Forever. So for warm up exercise, tell me something. How do you like to make new friends?
Mm, yes. I
Yes.
like to make new friends, make uh,
Yeah.
new
Hmm.
uh, new friends. Yes,
How
yes.
many friends do you have now?
I have 6 friends.
Great. Do you share secrets with your friends?
Yes.
Okay. How do you support your friend?
We mm, do homework.
Yes. Homework is
Yes,
good for supporting. Yes.
yes.
Mm,
And when mm, when maybe I feel bad, they support me. When
Ah.
they feel bad, I support they.
Yes. What do you appreciate in people? Let me rephrase this for you. What do you like in your friends?
I like in my friends helpful. Uh,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Vocabulary. Can you please read these for me?
Admire, appreciate, confide in, count on, forgive, get on, gossip, lose touch, make friends, rely on, share, support.
Hmm. Great. So tell me what this is.
Oh, it's maybe say hello,
Maybe make friends.
make friends. Yes.
Uh, and this?
Uh, get give
Yeah.
presents, give presents.
Yeah. And this can be gossip. Gossip, yes.
Gossip.
Do you know what gossip is?
No.
Gossip means uh, if if two friends talk about the third friend.
Oh, okay.
Yes. What can be this one?
It's a leader.
Yeah, I think this can be make friends also. Make friends.
Make friends.
Rely on, support, like this. Okay, next slide. Pre-reading, long lost friends. Can you read this, please?
Yes. When I saw her name on the screen, it took me right back to the moment she had moved away with her friends 10 years before. Uh, we had been such close friends. My dad had named us BFF1, and BFF too. It was the idea of a joke. BFF stood for best friends forever, and that's what I would thought we would be. We had met at primary school, where we were both in the same year, also not in the same class.
Although,
Although,
yeah.
okay. To begin with, she and I hadn't hit off,
Mm,
hit it off. I'm not entirely sure why. Perhaps we were both a bit shy.
yeah.
We would had quickly got over that thought, and as
Though,
time,
though,
though, though, and as time went on, we had become really good friends until you almost never saw one of us without the other.
yes.
And now, so much time apart, there was her name, Lauren Mitchell. Mitchell.
Mitchell, yes.
Mitchell. He reappeared.
Yes.
Reappeared. She had sent me a friend request on a social networking website I use. I knew she had been living abroad, and her profile picture showed her on the beach. I've been action
Expecting.
expecting her to look different after 10 years. In other words, I knew I'd change it in more ways than one, and though she would have to. The girl in the photo was the same of old Lauren. So nowadays it's easy to find old friends and relatives thanks to social networking sites. There are lots of stories about long lost friends getting back in touch after years apart. Only the other day, I had read a story about a brother and sister who reconnected via Facebook after losing touch for 45 years.
Hmm. Well done. Can you tell me what they are talking about?
Talking about that have two friends and they studying in one school,
Mm,
but in uh,
losing touch.
yes, losing touch because the girl go to uh, another country.
Yeah, yeah. And after how many years they meet?
After 10 years. Yes.
10 years.
Yes, 10 years.
Okay. And yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, great. So, grammar one, past, perfect, simple, and continuous. What's the difference between past perfect and past perfect continuous? Well, we will read here. Yeah, can you read this one? Green.
Green. Okay. When I saw her name on the screen, it took me right back to the moment she had moved away with her family 10 years before. I knew she had been living abroad and her profile picture showed her on the beach.
Hmm. So, please note that the bold words had moved. This she had moved. It is past perfect. Okay.
Yes.
She had been living, past perfect continuous. Okay.
Okay.
because living is like ing, living. So it is continuous. Okay.
Yes.
So please read this second green.
An action or state that happened before another event in the past. In the past, I had finished my homework by the time my friend called. I complete action where the important thing is the result in the past. Ed and I weren't talking to each other because we had argued. We use the past perfect continuous for action uh, actions continuing up to or stopping just before a moment in the past. Uh, Liam was out of breath because he had been running.
So I hope you understand. Do you have any question?
Mm, no,
So the last line, Liam, however you pronounce, Liam was out of breath because he had been running. For let me explain this. Maybe you already know that I run, and I am out of breath. I cannot breathe. So I'm running. That's why. What is this? This means this. Okay. So had been running means I was running before, had been the past. Okay, grammar one. Let's read. Please go ahead.
before James and I met, I uh, or I had been hearing that he was very easy to talk to.
Next.
My friend and I had been arguing for a few minutes when we both suddenly started laughing.
Okay, next.
A week after they had fallen out with each other, Ella and Amy made up again.
Hmm.
Jake hadn't met Alex before, so I introduced them to each other. I had talked with my friend. No, I had been talking with my friends for so long time. I didn't realize it had got dark outside. Our teacher,
Yes, yes.
our, teach, our teacher asked me and my friends that
What
we had been whispering about.
yeah, I yeah, that's great. Wonderful. Um, Now here you have to tell me the word of the tense. Read this and tell me where it is. Gadia. Hmm.
When Simon finally arrived, I had been waited for over half an hour.
So I had been waiting. I had been waiting or I had been waited. What do you think?
I have been waiting.
Okay.
I hadn't seen Ava behind me, so I jumped when she started to speak.
And also it can be when she started speaking. You can make it. You can make past continuous, you can make past perfect. It's you can make it. So three,
Had you been walking there long before you met Alicia?
yeah. Next.
By the time the party ended, we been dancing for hours. When I walked into the room, I knew they had been talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
How long had you been knowing Niels before you become friends? Hadn't listened to the teacher, so the questions comes as a complete surprise.
Mm-hmm.
We had been planning the surprise party for weekends, and it was fantastic.
Yeah. Speaking, tell us about your friends. Okay, tell me the names of your friends.
Okay, my friend's name is Sergey, Maxim, Sasha, Alena, Anya, and Masha.
Okay, 5 friends. And
6.
6, okay.
Yes.
Make example like this. Make example past perfect and past perfect continuous. For example, I make one for you. Sasha had moved away. Sasha had moved away with her family 10 years before. So make 1 or 2 sentences like this.
Okay. Maybe I and Sergey who had been talking uh, over the lessons.
Yes, yes. Good, 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 good. Okay, the presentation is finished, but I have something for you. So let's listen this. Let's listen this.
52% of the population regularly
Nowadays, it's easy to find old friends and relatives thanks to social networking
Can you listen? Yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
sites. There are lots of stories about long-lost friends getting back in touch after years apart. Only the other day, I had read a story about a brother and sister who reconnected via Facebook after losing touch for 45 years. I thought Lauren had forgotten about me, but then I realised she hadn't. It was strange, because I had been thinking about our friendship too, and now here she was. A chat window suddenly popped up on my screen. It was Lauren. A single word appeared. Hi. I felt a rush of emotions, excitement and happiness. I wrote, "Hi there, stranger," and then hesitated for a second before adding a smiley face and pressing send. I waited for what seemed like forever, and then her reply came. Before long, the years melted away, and we were the same 2 girls who had spent so much time together. She told me about the place where she'd been living for the past 10 years, and I told her about things that had happened to me. As we did that, I realised what it was about our friendship that was so precious. Of course, true friends are loyal and listen to you when you're down, and they're the people you have fun with. But deep down, I realised that the truest friends are those you are most yourself with. And that's something that never changes. Most of the things that happen to you in your life are just details. Of course, some changes in your life are bigger than others, and some of them might change who you are forever. Apart from that, though, events aren't as important as your basic personality. That's what Lauren and I learnt that day, the day we realised our friendship had never really ended in the first place.
Can you tell me what is the name of your best friend?
All my friends, good friends. So, I
Okay.
think they all best friends.
Hmm. Okay, great.
We uh сказать, we friends over 6 years.
Ah, 6 year.
Yes.
So in English, if you want to say the proper the proper tense will be this. Let me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So let's watch this.
I've had the same group of friends since I started school. Even though we've grown up and gone our own ways, we haven't lost touch and we still get along well together. Today I'm going to ask some friends to talk to me about, well, being friends. Hi guys, so how long have you been friends?
We've been friends for around 12 years now.
And how did you meet?
We met back in school when we were 5.
And what are the qualities of a good friend?
A good friend would definitely have to be friendly and caring.
Could you explain exactly what you mean?
Well, they have to be caring in that if I'm having a bad day, they're there for me when I need them.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I also think they need to be supportive and trustworthy.
What do you mean when you say that?
Well, you need to be able to go to your friend with like a personal issue or something you're worried about and to know that they're not going to tell anyone.
Good point. How important is a good sense of humour in a friend?
Really important. But I think it's also important in any situation.
Could you give me an example of that?
Well, if you're having a really bad day or you're upset about something, then to be able to go to your friend and just have a laugh with them will really cheer you up.
Thanks guys. Hi guys, how long have you been friends for?
Well, our parents have been friends for a long time, so we've known each other from a very young age.
It means we've always done activities together, so we've become really close.
We hang out quite regularly as well, and we all get on, which is really nice.
And what are the qualities of a good friend?
I think being generous is really important.
Yeah, definitely. Like when you help me with my homework.
She says, like when you help me with your homework. Do you know what the word generous means? Yeah. So she's also talking about this generous thing.
That time.
Sorry, but I don't really see your point.
She was being generous with her time.
I also think honesty and trust are another good quality in a friend.
Honesty and trust. Honesty and trust. Okay.
Do you mean that we should tell each other everything?
Not everything, but sometimes if you tell a friend, it can really help you work out your problems.
Being caring is also important.
Yeah, definitely. We're always there for each other and we all care for each other, which is really nice because we have somebody to rely on.
How important is a good sense of humour in a friend?
I think a good sense of humour really helps in a friend, because then you can really get along with each other.
Are you saying that you think that two people who have different sense of humour can't be friends?
No, but it does help when we're choosing things to do with each other.
Thanks guys.
Great. So you see what they talk about in friends: caring, supportive, and trustworthy, honest, things like that. Let's
And homework.
and homework. So let's watch this and listen to this audio.
Nowadays, it's easy to find old friends and relatives thanks to social networks.
I think let's watch.
When I saw her name on the screen, it took me right back to the moment she had moved away with her family 10 years before. We'd been such close friends. My dad had named us BFF1 and BFF2. It was his idea of a joke. BFF stood for Best Friends Forever, and that's what I'd thought we would be. We'd met at primary school, where we were both in the same year, although not in the same class. To begin with, she and I hadn't hit it off. I'm not entirely sure why. Perhaps we were both a bit shy. We'd quickly got over that, though, and as time went on, we'd become really good friends, until you almost never saw one of us without the other. And now, after so much time apart, there was her name. Lauren Mitchell had reappeared. She'd sent me a friend request on a social networking website I use. I knew she'd been living abroad, and her profile picture showed her on the beach. I'd been expecting her to look different after 10 years. In other words, I knew I'd changed in more ways than one, and thought she would have too. The girl in the photo was the same old Lauren, though.
Lauren Mitchell. Let's see where that is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it was this paragraph. Second last paragraph. Lauren Mitchell.
I hear a first paragraph about BFF instead of listening.
Yes. She also said this sentence. The girl in the photo was the same old Lauren, though. So maybe the audio is mixed from first, from third. Yes. The audio is mixed. So let's see how it started. It started with
First paragraph.
Speaker 1.
no. Yes.
No.
When
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, first.
Yeah, first.
When I saw her name on the screen,
When I saw her name on the screen. When I saw her name on the screen.
It's the first sentence.
Yes. But the last sentence, she talks about this one. The girl in the photo was the same. Let me show you.
Yes.
when I saw her name on they looked different after 10 years. In other words, I knew I'd changed in more ways than one, and thought she would have too. The girl in the photo was the same old Lauren, though.
Yeah. Okay, audio too. Maybe this will help us clear.
Speaker 1.
I don't seem to meet a lot of new people where I live, so making new friends doesn't happen often. However, it's different when I'm abroad. There, you're in a situation where everyone's on their own and everyone's feeling a bit uncomfortable. Last year, I met a couple of girls from Italy, and we really hit it off. We spent the whole 2 weeks together, and because of us, our families got to know each other as well. It was a shame when we all had to go home. We've kept in touch, though, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again.
Speaker 2.
I've got two best friends, Sophie and Anna, and I spend so much time with them that I don't meet new people often. When I do meet new people, I don't really know where to begin. However, I'm on 1 or 2 social networking sites, and I'm more relaxed there. I don't know, maybe it's because I can't see the person I'm communicating with. When I get a friend request, I look at their profile and see if they know anyone I know. I don't become friends with anyone who doesn't know one of my friends.
Speaker 3.
I've got a few close friends who I spend most of my time with, and I've known them for years, so I don't really try to make new friends very often. I find it tough because I'm quite quiet and don't really know what to say. I think some people just have the right kind of personality to cope with that sort of thing. You know, If you're a confident person, then I think you find it quite easy because you're not afraid of anything. Me? I'm the opposite, really. But I'm happy with the social circle I've got, so it's not a problem.
Speak.
He says that he don't like to make friends. He says, I am not kind of person who can make friends easily. So let's move.
Speaker 4.
I know everyone has to learn how to make new friends, despite how difficult it can be. It's an important skill that you'll need all your life.
He says to make friends is important skill.
I've had 1 or 2 problems with it, to be honest, and I can get quite anxious around people I don't know. It began when I tried to start a conversation with someone on a train once. They just ignored me, and I felt really embarrassed. Since then, I haven't really tried again.
So he had one bad experience, and after that,
I guess I will at some point, but for now I prefer to just stay quiet.
Speaker 5.
It's not so difficult to make new friends if you just remember that everyone else feels as shy or as nervous as you do. My mum's in the army, and that meant that she was sent all over the place, and of course the rest of the family followed. I'd often find myself in a class of strangers, so I had to either make new friends or be on my own. I soon got better at making friends, even though it can still be hard work. And now it doesn't bother me. Just smile, say, hello, I like your bag, or whatever, and you'll soon be chatting away.
hello, Maxim, I like your shirt. Yeah, green shirt. Okay, Maxim, the lesson is over. Do you like the lesson today?
Yes, I like English. It's very interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Молодец. Молодец.
Connection with people in all world.
Yes, yes.
Yes, good.
Absolutely, you are right. Okay, see you next time. Take care.
See you next. Bye bye.
Bye bye.